Mic check on two. Mic check. And we are ready to rumble. Mic check. And we are live. Be right back. There we go. Okay, doc. Okay. We are now live on air. Let me just make sure this is right there. Okay. So the time now is 11 PST, my time. So if you're in Nairobi, that should be maybe 9 p.m. I believe so. So if I can just convert here to let me know. Just convert to Nairobi. UTC +3 is Nairo right there. So 9:07, right? New York is 3 hours ahead of us, 2:07. And I am in the North Pacific, so there we go. So to do a recap of yesterday, we had a position from this area, and if I do remember, I shouldn't have closed them, but I think I got in somewhere below this line, somewhere here, and we were able to write this down. and we were able to make some, some progress on this paper trading account that is now at 239. I started this account at 200 flat in the 5th of September, right? And it's not like I was trading it every day. So the 7th, then 11th, 13th, the 14th, the 15th, 17th, 18th, the 19th, the 20th of September, and then 21st, 22nd, 29th, and then the 5th of October, and then the 10th and the 12th, then the 19th, then the 23rd, which was yesterday, and now we'll see what we can do today. So let's go see the story that's been told. That is being told. If you remember this 1 hour line that I drew yesterday as support and resistance, right? And how I've kind of defined my support and the resistance areas is either the open candle or the close of a candle. And whenever I see such a thing, like right here, when you see the price of this, the high of this candle and the low of this candle, it's the same price. So that right there speaks volumes, right? And if we can take this ahead in time, we can see that indeed it was used as a place of resistance and support, where this candle, what is our low? 3306.11, and that low is 330.7. So pretty much the same area. The difference is only ticks. So if you're watching this and you kind of see, like, we went up, this was a red candle, but they took all that gain to the upside, then you can tell that this is acting as support. Let me pick up his call. I'll be right back. Where is that button? Actually, I need you right now. No, I'll be right back. Mic check. All right, I'm back. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to take that call. My mom's car was stolen this morning or yesterday night or this morning during the night, whatever. And that was the police, so they recovered it. But the ignition area is busted, so I don't know. Anyway, good news, it's been found. So yeah, I was talking about this bad news because now she won't get a new one from the insurance. I'm just saying. Blah blah blah. Good news, bad news. Blah blah. Scratch that. Um, Hyundai. So I heard about the Kia boys. So and Hyundai is the same company as Kia, right? I believe. So probably the same way because they told me that the policewoman just said that the ignition area is busted. So they, if you go online and see how those boys usually do it, that they crack that area and then there's a place like you can just start the car easily. But you know, yeah, 40 days is all the days you have to do that, and you're caught or you're whatever. Anyway, the car's been found. So this is the resistance that we're talking about, support and resistance right there. It's pretty much like too obvious, right? Like, wow. So if you extend that thing to the future, it can provide some more insight. So for now, we're gonna have to use it even today, just in case it gets there. I'm not gonna use it as a basis of me finding a trade, but it can be an additional, of value to whatever bias that I'll choose. But today, I'm thinking it's a bullish day. I think we did a huge drop to the downside for us to just start going up. We broke that high, but all this is low resist. This is just low hanging fruit. So maybe we can see like a final, manipulation to the downside, and then they go up and maybe now retrace up a little bit. But let's head on over to the monthly so we can, build our story for today. And I'm going to shut everything else. So let's just have that one silent. Listen, that's enough. That's not too much. So I have everything like paired. You know, I have these are my levels for the monthly and the weekly. So sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming. So when I do it like this, I can remain. I can stay in what I can have a clean chart and not have and I won't confuse myself. So what I do is all my levels, monthly and the weekly, I have them on one folder, and on the daily and on the 4 hour, like that. So in case you want to know how to do it, you can just like take, for example, this one and this one. What you do is hit this folder right here, and then you can click to rename it. You click it 3 times, 1 2 3, and now you can name it whatever you want to, right? You can group those things instead of deleting them or them clogging. For example, if I put everything on right now, you can see already it's just too much, right? If I go to a lower time frame, it's okay because I have to have my levels there because they're like my guiding steps. They tell me where we're going. Okay, again, I'm gonna have to take this call, and then I'll be right back. But let me get rid of this so I can just come back and start over where I wanted. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, now I don't think there's gonna be any other. Now where did my face go? Okay, that was just my mom telling me that what the towing company that towed the car told her that she has to call the insurance because the car is messed up. They've messed up the ignition and they've broken some windows, so it's better if the insurance goes and deals with the car. So that's it. Okay, now back to business. So she might be getting a new car after all. Kevin, let's keep going. What am I trying to say now? Okay, we are here, and I want to. So what I'm doing right now is I want to see. It's now 11:30. So okay, we have 10 minutes, pretty much like 8 minutes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building a story that will give me a sentiment of the trade, the direction of the direction that I want to go with, either buy or sell. And what I'm doing is I'm putting myself in a position where I can have a high probability of winning a trade, right? I don't have to win the trade, but what I'm going to do is build a story until I feel like this is enough for me to kind of get a winning trade today as well, right? And so let's see how that process will go. So let's do some reviews of the levels that we have, most importantly. So now we have the monthly and the weekly levels. So I can see clearly we were just about maybe it's a few more points before we take out this old weekly low. We're now on the month, but what I want to do in the month is just stay in perspective with where the previous month low is and the previous month high. That is too far away, so that's all I need. So let's go down to the weekly, and of course we've tried to come and take this low, which I think we are more likely to come and finish this business and also take this low. I also do believe so we can add it actually, because I do think that that is the next place we are going. Let me just clone this one. I have reason to believe this is where we're going to be coming to next, right there. And it's a old monthly low right there. So let's go to the weekly and see how the weekly looks like. Let's get some space here. I want to see I don't know why this one keeps on coming out. The previous week low is right there. Do I need to lock these things? Yes. Actually, just lock them, so they won't move because they are too far-fetched anyway. Wow, this is nice. So it's also the same old monthly low and also old weekly low. So let me put that as well right there. OWL, old weekly low. Maybe I can have a glossary here showing my abbreviations. And this is the previous week low, which is now locked, so it cannot move. And the previous week high, that's okay. This is also good to put, but now I'm gonna let that one slide. Previous month low. Yeah, that one we can have that level stay there. That's okay. And then I think in this perspective, that's all we need. That's all we need. This one is engulfed, which is for me a reason to believe that we will be going down farther. Maybe it wants to dig in a little bit, but they did try to open, then we dig up a little bit. I think this right here is high probability. This is an old daily low, and it's also an old week low. So let's head on over to the daily, and then the daily I have it on its own place. So let me see what levels we had yesterday. Okay, so now it's getting a little bit crowded, but we need those levels. So we do have this thing right here. I don't know how we're gonna use it, but the way I'm gonna name this one is that one is locked, but I have to move it. I hope it didn't move too much. Let's go to the weekly, see if we are still in yes, it's okay. To the daily, I want to have this zone in perspective, right? Although I believe we came in here and looks like we dipped down, even though we are working our way up. To that, still, I was talking about this yesterday, that the half of this week's is a PDRA, right? Expect some sort of expect support and resistance. Already we can see the half of this week, which is also other people will see that we're getting support from that area, from that zone right there, whatever it is you see. So you can see we bounced and then we are bouncing again. So whenever the market got in there, whoever bought that, we got you're in profits already, right? But that is not my style. So I want to note this, but I don't want to draw a box. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to move this box down here. and then I can just update if we get here, which I think is far-fetched for today. I think we should be able to eat our bread, and then I'm gonna that level right there. Yeah, we can have it stay. That's okay. So we have two levels over there, so we can see when we get to the low of this fair value gap, we already know that's the low and then that's the high. That half right there is just to divide these two in portions. So we have the discount low, and then we have the premium discount and the premium up there. Discount low and premium high is the low, is the lowest low right there, and the premium high is the highest high, the line, whatever. Oh, this right here is premium high, and then this one right here is discount low, if that makes sense. And I hope I'm not chopping those. So I think that's all we need on the daily. Looking at, this is something else that tells me that, guys, even today we could be bearish. If I put in this indicator, what this one does, it shows me the previous day high and the previous day low and the equilibrium. We've taken out the previous day high and we dipped into this fair value gap, which is, this should offer us resistance. And then I can see that, so this is where it closed, opened with a gap, short down, or did we go up? We went up. How does this thing work? But it seems like we went down fast. So yeah, we opened and then we went down, and then so it was red, so now it became green, and then it's now been pushed down. So they're trying to reverse all this bullish movement on a daily perspective. So if this is not pushed down all the way, then I'm suspecting tomorrow is when we can keep on going down, and maybe we might form a swing low where this day opens, tries to comes up and then respects that high, and then we start going down. So meaning the day after, today is Tuesday, so meaning Wednesday we might see price just shoot to the downside. That is my own, because this is just too good to not be taken right here, and then these levels, they're just too near. So already I'm building a sentiment from a higher time frame that now we are bearish on the basis of we've taken the previous day high, and we've entered this fair value gap in here that should see us, shoot to the downside. Looking at the 4-hour, let me get rid of that previous day high and low. We can use it later. I don't like how we have all these things here, but it's kind of showing us where the middle is. So is that, yeah. So looking at the 4-hour as well, I have its own folder, but this should be more of I don't know if that still counts. I don't know if that still counts, so I'm gonna get rid of it. But this one right here, I want it to stay, because this is going to be a support area. Not that after we come all this way, this is a place the price can bounce, but this is just too near for it not to be taken. But let's say I have a really tight stop loss, right? Then when we get here, I would like to take partials and break even, because this is an area where it can bounce up and then later come down. So that is something that we are watching. In the meantime, we are creating a pillar here. And what I mean by a pillar is we have no inefficiencies. There's no gap. You see, like a gap like this one. This is a gap where the market likes to gravitate towards, right? But here we don't have any form of a pillar. So this can hold, or it will be taken just like that. We just drive through it like crazy, right? So in the 4-hour, I'm not seeing so much of anything. So okay, let's see the 1-hour. So the range I'm looking at is this high and this low right here, and that is where we are. So we either come and take the high, or we come down and take this low. And already I'm favoring going down, because this is a walk in the park right here. Let me see, but that's what I'm seeing on a higher. Okay, now I'm going to the 1-hour. This right here is a supply of some sort, maybe, I don't know. We are bullish, I know, and these are some of the things that can give us clues. So we want to see how this 1-hour will close. If it closes above this this 1 hour fair value gap right there, then we might have a need to keep on going up. But if it's pushed down and it closes below this low, then I think from 12 to 1 we should see a decline of some sort. But if we do close above it, then from 12 to 1 we should see price still, even if we're still bullish, for the next 1 hour we should see price, try to come back maybe to this zone right here. So that is kind of what my suspicions are. We'll see how that goes. And then 30-minute, we do have this 30-minute fair value gap here. I can still put it just in case there's nothing on the 5-minute. I have to call it a 30-minute. So I want to see those half zones as well. So let me put a middle line. I want to see how they behave when we get there. And also this half, I want to see the middle line. How is it behaving when we get there? Just like that. So on the 1 hour, the range is this high and this low. So this price leg took out this high and we broke a low right here. 1 hour, 4 hour. There's there's really nothing to me I can see. So what I'm suspecting is if this doesn't hold right here, this is a 30-minute order block right there, then because this one already dipped into it, so why is it still coming up? So this is something I'm watching. So this is gonna be a clue to see how price closes in the next 1 hour. If it closes above, then guys, I think we'll keep on going up. And the way it looks like, it's too strong, but let's see if we can see like a deep dive to the downside. I don't think this is gonna be an issue, but let me just have it there for, I'll still have it there for, it's just gonna be there like semi-permanently for now. Zaza Petulia. Okay, I want to see what will happen here. So let's go down to a 15 minutes. So in the 1 hour there's no fair value gap up here. 30-minute there's one, and then the 15-minute there's another. I don't want to keep on drawing them, but you get the point. This area might offer a lot of resistance right there, and then we do have like a small one here. So if this price is poised to go down, it can trade up to here, and then we can see a wick come up to here but respect our high, and then we dive down. So if we're going to be taking shots, those are some of the things that we have to be watchful about. So for me to take a shot, I would even love if price came and filled this 15-minute, which I do believe on the 5-minute we do have something right there. No, we don't. So what I'll do is I'll mark it just in case, because this is the range that I want to look for a trade. 15-minute. 1 hour I can have it as blue because it's pretty much a high time frame thing. That one can be there, I believe. It's in Bosphorus, yes it is. And then on the 15-minute we do have that zing right there. Okay, right there. So oh my god, I have to take this again, so I'll be right back. Yeah, hello. Okay, I'm back. Price was really going up, guys. So these are some of, if we go to a 1 minute time frame, right? It's very exciting. Let me see like a five. It's very exciting. So you see how it's going up. You can be very excited and like, yeah, we're going up, and you just buy. But all they're going to is just going to reach to some perspective and then dip down. Not that they cannot keep on going up, but once you keep on like learning this market, such move don't excite you too much. And if you know what you're doing, you can enter, capitalize on that momentum, and then break even or take some profits out. So what I'd like to see is this is on the 15 minute. I'd like to see us get up to this spot. I'd like to see our price come up to here, but it doesn't have to. So this right here has been violated, but let's see how this 30-minute closes out. So I still want to see if the 1 hour can still drop and close below this 1 hour fair value gap. But if we do close above it, then I think that we might be going up a little bit. So I also want to see how this 1 hour candle right here is going to handle prices. So pretty much that's today's objective. So let's see. If it does something that I understand, I will engage. If it's something that I don't know what's going on, it just means it's something that is outside of what I know. So I won't guess. The whole point is not to guess in this market. So you want to go in, and whatever small, whatever little or much that you know, that is what you want to use. And then it stops being guesswork. But when you see price going up, you want to engage. When you see price going down, you want to engage. Then those are the people who start saying that the forex market is fake, because you want to bring your juaji here. This market will smoke you, man. It doesn't care about you. It's gonna do what it wants to do, and not that it doesn't care about you. It's just set to do things the way it's set to do, and that is what it will do. So on the 5 minute, I see that we do have an embedded fair value gap right there inside that 30-minute fair value gap. And so already I'm starting to get very, 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 very excited, because I still don't know what's happening. And then I'm going to also mark that 5 minute right there, right? So this color is 5 minute, and these other colors are higher time frames. So this is the half of this thing right here. And then all these things after the session, I'm gonna delete them, or actually just put them in one folder where I can toggle them off. My place to, so I'm thinking, because 12 we usually see some sort of manipulation, because I'm bearish, I'd like to see us come here and then start shooting down and come and take all this. This is just good. You see, from here there's no other inefficiency. There's nothing. Like, price has been balanced. So this is a pillar to hold price. Make sure that this is the last spot, or this 1 hour is the last area that you can come to, and then keep on going up. And this can be like a pillar to see price go all the way up, right? Or if it comes and gives us like a good a good bearish candle, like let's say we break here. If I'm late, if we break this, come retest some area of some sort, then I'm going in to come back to this resistance zone over here. If we pass, then we do have this 4 hour rejection, and if we keep on going, then we do have these objectives, this all daily low and this all the way down here. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that, or they might still keep on going up and up and up, and then maybe meet those objectives tomorrow, or keep on going up and never come down. They will do whatever they want to do. So now, after here, there's no other inefficiency. This is going to be a walk in the park. From this previous week low all the way to here, that should be a place to capitalize on something. I'm still not sure how to calculate this, whatever. So the best thing I can do is to kind of like see what I'm expecting. Is if I do enter like right there, and then my stop loss is because now we're going to come down through this. So this is going to be balanced. So just above that 5-minute, this inefficiency right here, this gap, and then so we are looking at least 2.42%. If we keep on going down, we're looking at 3. If we keep on going down, then we're looking at 4.85. This is too much. This right here is going to be enough for us to hit our targets for the day. And we can take partials and maybe leave some runners to go. Now, I don't have any plan for going up because all I'm saying is we are bearish from the story that we built, starting from the daily, from the weekly, going to the daily. We've taken the previous day high, dipped into this daily fair value gap, so it makes sense for us to go down. But this daily is now a bullish candle. So what is the probability that this will be reversed again? Because remember, we opened, went down, then became bullish, and then bears have taken it down. So there's this war that the bulls seem to be, on the upper hand. This one has taken the previous 4-hour low and the previous 4-hour high. So in this case, we either consolidate in here or we gravitate towards the low of this 4-hour or the high of that 4-hour. So which one is likely to happen? Looking at the 4-hour, I would say that we are likely to keep on going up and take this high. Looking at the daily, I think that we taken this high, dipped into this fair value gap, then it can go down further. So those are two, in my own opinion, two opinions that are hitting on each other. So if I had a gun on my head, choose one side, I'd say we are going down. But I'm ready to take advantage of either. So what I would really like to see is if we can keep on coming up to this small imbalance right here, which is a 15-minute imbalance. What happened to my candle? Okay, if we can come, gravitate towards that area, respect this supply here, or order block, whatever you want to call it, and then start working our way to the downside. Maybe go up, take the high, or it becomes a swing failure. This low right here is going to be our entry, and then we see, now this is going to be an issue right here. So you might see some some support being created. So that's an area you might want to take something off or break even or reduce your risks. But if we cross it, use it as resistance, and then we can now keep on going further because there's no inefficiency. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So taking these lows should be a walk in the park. Poop, 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 up to this zone right here where we have a high time frame. What? Now what happened to it? We have a high time frame resistance right here. So I'm going to keep this prediction, and I think it's messed up. I'm going to keep that prediction right there. That is what I would like to see this market do. So I'm just going to have it there for bragging purposes. Right there, something of the sort. Okay, so let's hide this. And we are now at 11:30. I'm not in a hurry. I know there's going to be some sort of manipulation to take this thing up here. So is this enough to let price go down? So it's a 30-minute fair value gap right there, and the 15 also has a gap right there, and then the 5-minute also has one right there. So at this point, I feel like getting rid of this, so we can just have a clean chart and just focus on that. Because if we bounce off of here, it's the same thing. So we don't need that 30 minutes. So let's just do we need it? No, we don't, but we can have this. Looking at this on the 5-minute time frame, we do have a small inefficiency right there where price can also come to. Now, I have reason to believe that So this is also a 15-minute bearish order block. Now, this is also something else that I'm looking at. Let me just mark it, then I'll show you what I'm talking about. So where we have an up candle inside an up candle, if we do get a good rejection from here, I'm going to be taking a short. I like this. You see the body of this up candle is inside the body of this up candle. This one I call it an inception order block actually. Let me just name it as I do. And then right at that area we have a 5-minute inefficiency. So this is a nice place for me to see a reaction from. And then the daily whatever this thing is still is just right there. So could it be that because I can see what we're doing is this is a huge consolidation, right? From this high and this low. So see the market is coming there and then bouncing. Then we came there, we bounced. So it makes sense for you to come there and bounce again, meaning it's being held in between this zone and this low. So if it comes here, then there's a high probability that we could be coming down again, right? And then with ICT concepts, I've built a story of why this might be a nice area to shoot down. So this candle is inside of this. I call it an inception order block because it's incepted. I believe that is what inception means. Let's just check that word out. Inception definition. Okay, yeah, we know inception is like starting, but what in the world? It has to mean something else, not just the establishment or starting point. But I believe that concept of inception starts from this movie where there's a story inside of a story inside of a story, something of the sort, blah blah. Okay, this one is engulfed in this one, and but this is not an engulfing candle because they're the same color. They were all up, but you can see that this one is inside of this. Let me see if I can find an example of that concept. This is a small one right here. You see this body is inside of this. When it closed above it, this one came. You can see it aligns with this body, and then we shot up. That is kind of the concept that I'm thinking of. Let me see where else we have that thing. This one is inside of this, but it didn't hold. You know what? We will see this one. So I have that opening price marked, and then when we go to a 5-minute, it's just in line with it's nearly at the middle. Actually, it's not at the middle. This one is not even well placed. Okay, it's just right there. It's again coins yeah. And then we do have an imbalance here. So these are some of the things where price will gravitate. So we have to be very careful with those areas, with our stop losses. So if I get an entry right here, let's say like right here, so I believe we're gonna be going down, then I have to take care of this 5-minute gap right there, and then this imbalance where the candles are not touching. So I can pretty much put my stop loss like above half of this week, right? So because they can, come up with one huge candle. You think like they just want to take your stop losses, but what they're doing is they're coming to cover this imbalance. Once they get there, they're going down. And this is kind of something that I might be looking at, as I grow, to kind of start taking trades from such an area, like right there, and then just use a small stop loss or whatever, and then so you can like get a good RR to the downside. But for now, let's just I like those areas to be in red, so that kind of tells me that that's an imbalance. We're still working our way up, so whoever is long on that is good. So I think that's it. I've built a story enough. This is the highest PD area that I have in the near future. Maybe this was the sell side of the curve and this is the buy side of the curve. It could also be coming up here, I don't know. So let's go down to the 1 minute and look at things from this perspective. Now what I'll do is I'm going to pull up an indicator here. All this does for me is just shows me the 30-minute ranges. Those are what I use to model my trades. For example, here, maybe I would have, no, there will be no trade for me here. So we are going up, my guys. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. So if I was trading, if I came here at 9 a.m., I will not even have entered on this one, because my entry has to be on the premium. If we are going down, has to be on the premium end of the previous 30-minute range. So this one right here, I would have missed all of this unless I had like a really good, feeling that this is going to work. Or if price came back to this a gap right here, maybe I would have entered to go down. But let's focus on right now. Yes, we've taken that high and we can break this low, but that's let me guess what's going to happen with that. I think yesterday I talked about before 12, like 10 minutes before 12 p.m. PST, which is my time. That should be like what, 3 p.m. PST New York time, and even Nairobi, that is 10 p.m. at night. During that time, there's usually some little bit of volatility, right, where price shoots on the opposite direction of what it intended to. Can I say that? Yeah, because if we're gonna be going down, then 12 is gonna go up, make it look like that's the direction they want to go, and then it comes and goes the other direction. So what I'm thinking is just the 1 hour candle that's forming that OHLC thing. What I mean by that is that's the open. I'm thinking this is just what happens with that 12 a.m. candle, right? So this is where we close. We see that manipulation to the upside, and then they come down, and then they expand to the low side, and then come up and close. An example of that is we go to a 1 hour time frame, and then we just change the style of the candle. We put them in bars. This is what I mean. Like this, for example, this is where we open, went down, and then goes up. So if you kind of know this concept, you can take advantage of this style of trading. I tried it, but I think I didn't do enough practice on it. So what you do is it can be like a simple way of trading. So what you do is you know the opening price, and when you think the market is going to go up, you anticipate the candle going down, and then when the market comes back to that open price, you can just buy from there. You can buy from there, and your stop loss you can use like maybe 5-day ADR, I don't know, ATR, or maybe you can just put it at the low of that candle, and then anticipate the market to keep on going up. So I hear that this is a 50-50 win rate, and a 50% win rate is a good win rate. If you're doing 1:2, you're gonna be profitable. But that's too easy for my complicated mind. Sometimes we just want to do what's complicated, right? Instead of going the easy route. But the more we learn, the more we realize that simplicity is the way to go. So you're done being immature, trying to be complicated. So this is what I'm expecting. So that shoot to the upside can actually happen before 12, but in this case we only have 7 minutes. So let me see if this is what I'm expecting to happen. That right there. So I'm just gonna put this over there. I want to see if this is what we will see. This is what I want to see. Actually, can we use this to draw that from here to here to there, to there, to there, to there? Bingo. And then can we get rid of that? Yes, we can. Oh wow, I just discovered a new way to draw this on one go. Yeah, baby, you have not seen nobody else do that, have you? I'm the first one. Oh wow. So this is what I'm expecting, right? Let me choose a color. Let it be in black. And manipulation, then we come down, blah blah blah. I don't know those terms, but that's what happens. So if we use this concept, we'll note the 12 p.m. open price. Yes, the open price. We anticipate the market to go up, and then on its way down, we can sell at that open price, right? In our stop loss at the high of that candle, just hoping that it doesn't need to go up again, because it can still go up, and all you will do is just, it's gonna be something like that, and then still come down and go down further. So no one really knows what's gonna happen with this game. All we have to do is just build on our anticipatory skills, and then when the opportunity comes, we hop onto it and we take advantage of that. So this is kind of what I'm gonna be looking for. If we keep on going up, then I might not be able to get a trade today because I am very bearish. So this area right here, 15 minutes. This is just too good. We've taken this liquidity, we've broken this low. So it makes sense to come all the way to at least an optimal trade entry of this zone. As you can see, I'm not doing on this high because I believe this is just manipulation to take that high, or price wanted to come up, grab whatever liquidity is there, and then come down. So I'm gonna use this instead of this, but you can use whatever you want. So this is the OTE area. We have a few minutes. I want to see how this 12 candle will close. The other thing I've not checked is to see the previous 4 hour, how it looks like. So this is the previous 4 hour range. Now, so we've taken the previous 4 hour low. Oh, this one took both. Okay, at this point we are also likely to come and take this high, which is still okay, because then if we take this high, it would even offer us better shorts, but we don't have that much time. Those who are going long, congratulations. I didn't see nothing. 10 a.m. swing failure, broke that high. We have a small gap right there, so it keeps on going up. This is the sell side of the curve. So market maker buy model is in play right now. This is that 1 hour order block right there. This up candle. And what else were we watching? We're also watching this 15-minute up candle that's inside of this one, and paired with a gap right here. So if I was really bullish and let's say I had to go somewhere, I'll put a sell order right there, and then I'd have to put my TP, my stop loss way above up here, because this is an area where price is likely to come, and then I'd have to cover at least a half of it, which is a resistance area as well. So you should not be able to come up, and then see if we can get a decline. So this is if maybe I will not be here, and then aim for the low of this candle, for the low of this whatever. So that would be a nice one to do if we are still poised to go lower. But for now, this is kind of what I'm suspecting. This is what I want to see. That right there is what I want to see, and we are going to anticipate this price to do just that. So again, why again I think we're going to be coming down is we are consolidating, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So I think we might come here and then keep going down further. So when price is bid, they're holding it for something, right? They've either reached an objective and then building sentiment. So if they're poised to go up, then we should see a decline, take all this liquidity, and then we shoot up. That's what I'm thinking. If we are poised to go down below, then maybe come up, take all this liquidity, and then shoot down. I don't know. We'll find out in a few. We'll find out while in the trade, making money. That's how it works. Okay, so let me prepare this other side. Be ready to make this money. Make this paper, y'all. Risking, gonna risk 1%. Or maybe I can have two positions with 0.5%. On this side, we're going to risk 1 full%. This is a paper trading account. We're trying to run it to double this account. We'll see how long that will take us, right? Or at least get it to 50%. We'll see how that goes. I don't believe in any shorts until we come up here. Oh, it's now 12. Oh, 12 p.m. We've built that range. I'd like to see us trade up here and even come to this imbalance, tap into this daily fair value gap, and then see if we're gonna come down. I've not looked at what my brothers are doing. This is US 500, and this is, and let me bring that thing back as well. The previous day high and the previous day low, previous day EQ. So where's the previous day high? Previous. So the previous day high is right where we have that imbalance. As you can see, that PDH right here is where we have that 5-minute imbalance. So we should be able to get some resistance. Even if it doesn't go down, we should be able to get at least a 1:2 on a decline of this. We should be able to get at least 1:2. I was not able to capitalize on all this. Previous day high is just right there. We have an imbalance. Then we have that 15-minute inception order block. This one is inside of this. If you go back in price, look at those candles that are inside of another candle of the same color. Kind of see the reaction you get from it when price comes back to that area. So that's the sentiment that I've built, that when we get here, we might be going down. The problem is they might not even get here. So, but I think the way we are coming up, we'll get here. So NAS 100 is about to take the previous day high, and I do believe they'll also take that previous 4-hour range high. US 500 is pretty much the same as US 30 as well. So all of them as we speak right now are in between yesterday's half of the range to the high, right? And I don't know what else to say from there. Okay, we'll just wait and see. So going back to the 1-minute time frame, let's just wait and see what will happen. I don't need so much space from these guys, the brothers, or you can call them the sisters, whatever you want to call them. 4-hour rejection block is just right there. This is the daily wick that has been offering a lot of resistance and support from that zone, right? So that's a thing. We are waiting to see. There's still no clue for me. So the open price, because I want to mark this, right? It's not 12, so let's mark that open price. I want to see if this is what we're going to see today. It's going to be epic if they do this. That's kind of how you build your anticipatory skills, right? Because that's all what this is about. Build your anticipation, but still kind of yield to what the market is doing as well. Because you can anticipate your own things, but the market is doing its own thing. So, the open price is 11:30, 12 p.m. is the low of this candle. That's the open price right there. Oh, that is the open. No. Let's just do it on the 1 minute. The open price 12 p.m. is right there. That's the open price. So let's see if. Oh my good lord! Oh, I'm supposed to be on the 1 minute actually. Where is that image of mine? Come here, my guy. Come here. Don't be so far away. You are there to help us anticipate this thing, man. Okay. So we've taken out that range high. So as my plan, this low is supposed to be the entry, but nah, I feel like we do have some unfinished business up here. So it might not be very high probability, but if we do come down, I'm gonna take a sell. Because sometimes I've missed some good entries because I'm thinking we haven't finished business, and then it just does whatever it's doing and then comes back because it's still a 1 hour order block, right? And we do have something. Let me see the 5 minute. Okay, 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 okay. Whew. Why is going to happen? Okay, I missed on that entry. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that right there should be an entry with my stop loss just above this candle right here. And if that thing does 1:2, I'm going to pinch myself. Actually, I'm not going to. That could be the beginning of the beginning. And it can work its way down and down and down and down and down. I think that they should have come up a little bit. So what we do have here is a 1 hour supply, 1 hour order block paired with a fair value gap. So that's a strong zone. Oh, okay. 1:2 is right here. It makes sense for the market to come here actually. So now we would have seen 0.5 gain. The truth is I would have loved to see us come here. Previous day high. None of them has gotten to retest that previous day high. Why? Ooh. Oh boy. We missed on that one, but it's all good. Uh 12. Oh man. I missed on that trade, my guys. Hmm. We have an imbalance right there, but we don't have to come to it anyway. Let me see how it will work this 5 minute thing here. Honestly, even if I enter this trade, I would have already broken even because I don't know, I'm not feeling it so much. Now this is a fair value gap that can be used and then we shoot down even further. So I'm going to do a 0.25 entry just in case it decides to keep on going down, right? And if that's all it's going to do, then let's do a 0.25 risk entry right there. Our stop loss just where it is, so 25.05. I'm looking at the number here, risking 0.25. So I'm going to do a sell limit, low probability in my opinion. But in case they want to capitalize on this, whatever. Again, this could be a fake out, to. But who are they faking? Who are they faking? Just put the entry right there. 0.25. The stop loss is way up here. Let's see if we're going to be engaged right there. So the low of this, actually we should take it down a little bit more. Right there. Modify that order. So the stop loss is right there. So 1:2 is gonna be a little bit below. Insta Mukami. What does that mean? Accept. Okay, so that position has been engaged. I'm not going to enter in my live account to that position because this, it can simply work, but yeah, if I'm going live, I want to see what I want to see. I'd have loved if they came up here, because then if I lose, then I'd be like, it's worth it. But if I enter here and then I lose, I'd be like, you see, I told you so. So I still think it's going to work. What do you mean by move messages into general or primary? Okay, let's do primary. Seems important. Hey, Kami, what's up? What's going on? Hey, Mokami. Baba, Baba, elele, 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 Baba, Baba. Hmm. Um, Low probability. What is this? This is that 5 minutes, whatever, fair value gap right there. I want to see what it's going to do with it. Now, I'm going to do something. If this low is taken, then I think we're going to have like a strong, that that right there to me is going to be a strong probability sell if that low is taken. So they don't need to come up here, and we should be able to squeeze in like a 1:2, right? So let me position myself and take that one. But it's only gonna be a 0.25. I'm not feeling this day so much. 0.5 entry. So if they take that low, I want to take part in it. If that low is taken, I want to take part, because all that means is they're going to do what? 12.15. Actually, we're going to have a second entry right there on this side, and then the stop loss is going to be whatever this place is going to be. So this is the open price. We did go up, so far we have we have this already. I would just have loved if we went up a little bit. So are they going to completely close this fair value right here? I want to see if they're going to completely close that. Excuse my too much drawing. Okay. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to enter and make sure that my second position is going to be, we can just put the stop loss up there. And I'm going to build on this one with another 0.25, 0.5 as well. 0.25, so we can have a full whatever. And we are late, so I'm going to engage in that trade. Let me see how that goes. Oh, whoa. The stop loss is now 43.69. 43.69. Let's see how that goes. It's going to be a sell stop. Yep. So if this low is taken, I believe we can go down further. But at least to this area over here, and those two should give us a 1:2, right? What we have right there is 1.6 plus 0.6. Those two should give us 1:2. Those two should give us 1:2. So I'm risking 0.5. So that should be a full 1%, and I can leave a runner. So this one, now we're working our way up. Okay. Okay. So this was a fake. But let's see, it's working that 5-minute bearish order block right there. If that doesn't hold, then this was a fake to the downside, meaning that this is what we could be having. Maybe opens, comes down, then shoots up. So let's see how that goes. Kujaribu tu mama, kujaribu. Haya ni kawaida. Okay, what does this mean now? Now you can see we do have this is like a pillar here, but there's no inefficiency. So this is gonna be run like nothing. It either holds. See how there's no inefficiency? But we do have that whatever right there. So it either holds or it fails. So this could be a pillar to send this thing to the upside, or if we do come back down, then yeah, so we are more likely to go up, in my own opinion. US, US 500, okay. Mhm. Mm. Yep, we are going up, my guys. It's now 12:15. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any bearish moves today. This might be a loss. This thing is likely to go up. That means our time. We only have like 35 minutes. Let me kill this, whatever. I don't like it anymore. So that pending order I put on this side, I've removed it. Let's save ourselves. I think we'll likely go up and come down, but I usually submit to my stop losses. But in this case, I think I can close because we are likely to take the high. So we don't have to take the full loss. So 453. The problem is when you close and then they dip to the downside. So I usually submit to my losses. For the moment, I'm just risking 0.5 of this paper trading account, so it won't be that much. Only losing 562 out of 239 of the paper trading. Paper trading is meaning it is effectively. Okay, yep, that's gonna be taken. So we are gonna be working our way to the upside, so that's okay. Why is this one still there? So let's get rid of that stop loss and then let's not get married. So this is a loss right there. So what we do is we hide that because we can use it for journaling purposes, kind of, figure out why did you take that trade? Did you fear missing out? Did you want to take advantages of a move we thought that, would leave without you? But then again, we're going to write that because we were not sure and it looked like a good move, we risked a small percentage of only 0.25 because we still thought that the market is still going to be going up. This to me is not like mm, 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 mm. Okay. You get a strategy. You get a strategy that works for you. Works for you. Okay, now look, we've taken this high. This right here can now be used as an inverted fair value gap. That means that they broke through it and then can use it as support to shoot up. If we go to a higher time frame, what do we have? I like the if we are to start coming down, this low right here will be the best for a short, because then that was just the market going up to do some faking it. And this is not, this was wait a minute, that's 12 p.m. Oh, the open price is now an order block. Okay, that is interesting. Flash open, and then we're gonna have it in red, so we can kind of see what we are working with. Okay. Now if this closes, no, we're still gonna keep on going up. Okay, we missed on this train. Now there's nothing we can do about it, because if I don't see my setup, I'm not doing nothing. Look for a setup and then only trade when you see that setup. I hope that makes sense, because it does. Let me ask you, are you watching my live stream? You see this low right here? We can use it for a short. Right there, that low. But I want to see us at least come up here. Come here and then shoot down. If we don't see that, then if this is that day where they also decide to just keep on going up, then we're not going to be getting any setup. So meaning, because I had a bearish bias all along, then I was kind of blind on seeing any moves to the upside, which is something I'm okay with, right? Because you have to work with the level of where you are. So as we advance, then I'll be able to know that, hey, this is one of those days where the market will just keep on going up. So, you know, I'm still bearish, but the market is like bullish. And even from the daily, clearly, the daily was also like, hey, we're going up. So this is a low and a lower lower and a higher low. So tomorrow, if we close bullish, then tomorrow we might dip into this one and then keep on going like that. And then the fifth day is probably going to be even more bullish and maybe coming here. Now I'm seeing we are declining to the low. Let me see. Let me see. I want to take this trade from this low, but we do have nothing. Kind of see if we can take all this. See this candle right here that has no wick. Let me try that one. It's still low probability, so I'm gonna be doing 0.5, and I'm in. Let me also do it on this side. So let's take that trade. Trade, sell. That stop loss is 22.92. Wait, 22.92. Did we already get there? And sell. No, sell stop. Sell stop. Right there. So this one I'm risking. How much am I risking? Oh, come on. Let's risk 0.5. Why not? So we're risking 0.5%. If we lose this, we're going to be losing like whatever. So I'm suspecting that we'll take these lows and maybe even these ones. And actually, we might come back to, I hope it's not a fake out, because now I've been engaged even on this side. If that's a fake, then we're just going to lose. And that's okay. So my stop loss is not even where it's supposed to be. My God. Okay. I'm suspecting that we're going to come into this fast 5 minute here. And if that was a fake, then that is a loss. And it's all good. It's now 12:20. This is the load that I used to enter this trade, and that is where I entered at that low, and my stop loss is up here. So we are risking 0.58 on this side. So I'm suspecting that we are going to get at least to this spot, which is at least 1.85, which is okay. Now we do have a fair value gap here. Let's see if that is what is going to be used to shoot this price a little bit down. If we're still bullish, then we were just using this fair value gap as an inverted fair value gap to shoot this thing up. So this could have been a fake for people like me to get tricked and enter because we are fearing to miss out, and then they just shoot up. So again, if you fear too much, you're gonna lose on these opportunities as well. So if this doesn't hold, then brah, we are taking a loss today. We are taking a loss of 0.5. Let's see how that goes, man. I usually like when my entries, prices just comes and then keeps on shooting to the downside. Will they still also want to keep on going down? I don't know. So US 100 has taken that previous day high. US30 is reluctant because the previous day high is here. US 500, of course, it's in the middle of these two, just right there as well. Because this is lower, this is up, and this is in the middle. This is how this guy operates, in the middle of these two. Sometimes it will lead, but most of the time this is the guy who leads. US 100. So if he decides to start going down, then the others will be easy for them to follow suit. But remember, this is on the 1 minute. This is on the 5 minutes. So let me see. Look at that. That's likely to be run so fast. Fair value gap right there. But if we are bullish, then those things don't really seem to hold. But let's see how that. Let's see. We are reluctant to go down. Okay. What will give me some hopes with this setup is if we come and close below this fair value gap here. That seems to be acting as support, right? But this is a loss I'm submitting to, right? So it's okay. If we lose, we lose. And if we win, we enjoy that win. So far, this is how the candle looks. That is where we opened. And then it's come all the way up to there. So I'm hoping now from here we expand to the downside. Is going down to the downside expanding? I don't know. Low probability. Bruh. Loss. Yeah, that will be taken out. So today, tonight, we'll close with a loss. But let's see. Ding 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 ding. Yo. Yep. Okay. So seems we are getting some sort of resistance, but sometimes they'll also do this to kind of make it look like they're going down, so you guys don't, I don't know, so you don't close your orders. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, if that doesn't hold, because that's that's the last resort. 1 minute. I know I've marked my minute too much, but it's low probability. I think I'm gonna close this thing. Don't have to take the whole loss, but then again I have to submit my losses because many of the time they will come just like right then shoot to the downside, but maybe not today. 0.5% going back. Okay. 1230. 1230. So we're going to have a new range. I hope this is going to be a swing failure. I'm tempted to take another entry. If this thing comes down, I'm tempted to take another entry at this low. It's going to be like that. And then the stop loss just above this place right here. But nope, they're going up. Yeah, I'm about to be kicked out with a 0.5% loss. So we're going to be giving back half of what we made yesterday. It's part of the game. Or it can still go down. Who knows? Okay. I am very tempted to do an entry here. And I think I will. What if they come down to go up? Then we just lose 1%. No fear, my guy. No fear. No fear. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we do have another, we're going to be having another 0.5 entry at that low right there. So at this low, we're going to have another 0.5 entry. Let me add, because the way we are coming down is sweet. Trade, sell, 0.5% entry. Stop loss is going to be just above this zone. I don't think, okay, let me just put it above this candle. So that is 23.93, 23.93, and it's going to be a sell stop, not a limit, sell stop here. Just like that. Right there is going to be our second entry, and our stop loss is going to be a, so what happens is this stop loss will move down, and it's going to be one whole move to the downside. Now, okay, if we still keep on going up, then I want to see us rush to the downside. This is not a really high probability setup. It's not very high probability, but it is what it is. We're forming like a wedge pattern right there. In my opinion, we're more likely to go up than down, but just in case if we cross this low, then I do believe we should run all this and take all this until this 5-minute until this zone right here, where we have that gap over there. But the way we are playing up here, yeah, game over. That TP is going. That sell stop is going. Yep. Game over. Yo, do it. Yeah. That candle was, oh, sorry. Okay. 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 So that's why I submit to my losses, guys. Because sometimes they do such things. So I do have this, we're already in, and then I do have another entry here. And my stop loss is right there. Wow. So they didn't have to, the 15-minute fair value gap is just up here. Because then again, US30 also likes to do that. Just before it gets to the terminal, it will get there and then come down, do some sort of manipulation, and then now proceed to get up there. So maybe that's what we are seeing. Because what we have here is, now I'd like to see this candle close below this this gap right here. But the best place is if it would close below here. So what are we doing? These guys are still bullish. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay. $1.85 and 1.66. That is more than enough. Oh, let's see if we get that objective. I don't know if we wait a minute. Connie, where am I entering on this trade? So the second position has been engaged. If we go up, my second okay, so hoping that now we can just go to the downside completely. And I don't know why this side, my second whatever is not. Oh, come on this side I've put my entry way down here, so ugh, I have to close that second one, because now actually, you know what, I'm still going to, I can enter with an instant order and still take advantage of that thing. Yep, I mean, so if we lose, we're losing 1 full percent, which is okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. So what are they doing? I need to see you guys going down too. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So these are the two positions that I'm in. This one we entered here, and then this one here. A total of 1%, 0.96% is the risk. I'm suspecting if we do keep on coming down, that this is a terminal before they do decide to go back up, because I think we still haven't finished business here. So what I'm doing is just taking advantage of a small retracement on this up move, right? And we're coming back. I hope they're using that fair value gap one more time as resistance, because it was, we crossed it, use it as support, went up, and then we've come down. So I'm thinking we're going to use it as support, as resistance to shoot down further. And if we do that, I'm going to have another entry here. If that's what we're doing, I'm going to have a third entry at that low, right? Actually, yes, at that low right there. I'm going to have a third entry. And then whatever high, stop loss is going to be above that. So I'm going to have a total risk of 1.5%. Yo, oh, instant pending right there. All on the basis of and then my stops are, now this, you also have to be careful. See what they're doing here. This is relative equal highs. Now I'm starting to be nervous. That means I'm doing something not so good, but sometimes I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. So my stop loss is above that. Bad idea. But then again, let's see how that goes. If we don't get an expansion right now, then you know. So low. If we lose this, we lose 1.5%. Hey, let's go. Enter. Hey. So if they cross this low, I do believe we're going to have like a big move up to here, right there. And we should be able to close at least half of that position. So I'm going to put a buy stop of at least half of this, which is 50. So let's do 51. So we can actually, I'm going to do a big chunk of 76. So we'll have buy limit. Okay. So we're going to close 76 of this. So we'll have like 30 units. Wait. No, I should have closed 71. So we can have 30 units running. There you go. What is this? An order. Now we need the buy limit. Yes. So this is what I'm suspecting. This should be a walk in the park. So I would like, but then we have this thing here. Maybe that was not a good idea. but we should have a walk in the park until here, so it should just come. That is what I'm suspecting. Oh my goodness. 12:35 p.m. Once we cross that low, this should be a walk in the park. Zoop. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, so 1.5%. Both of them should be able to give us at least 2. Oh, why is this one saying 2 to 3? Yeah. So this is 1% plus 3 plus whatever. We'll know later. Okay. Okay. Wait, all 3 positions. Let's see how that goes. So this, I was hoping for us to close below this fair value gap that was used as support and resistance. Now this is also another major one here. This one that I'd also like to see us close below. So this is very, oh my good lord. Okay. So I'm gonna be taking a 1% loss on this other side as well. Yeah, just be positive for me. Nah, there's nothing. We do also have a small one here. Maybe that's what they're working as an inverse fair value gap. That's just too strong. Okay. Yeah, this trade was low probability. Look at that candle. Oh my god. Come on. We'll be taking a loss of 22.78. That's a full 1%. That's too much. The lows, man. Yeah. That short is no longer high probability. It is no longer high probability. But let's see. Let's see how this goes, man. Oh, this up candle should have printed like that to the downside. But you know, in this game again, losses are inevitable, right? Losses are inevitable. Yeah. This one, you're gonna be taking that loss, Rose Safi. Now, what if they run this? Now, if they cross that high, that's it. We have equal highs here, so that's those 4 candles that are right are aligned over there. So, yeah, low probability. So what we have is we formed another fair value gap here, right? So it's most likely to come in here and then shoot up. But then again, price sometimes is crazy. We can still see a drop to the downside. But this is, even if we win this trade, I don't think this is something that, but then a win is a win, right? So this concept is not going to be coming alive today, because what we did is, this is where we opened and we came down a little bit, but now it's going back up. And my stop losses are way over here. So this is currently what we're looking at. Everybody else is going up. Mic check onto you, are we still there? Let's update this one to here. Yeah, that drop could be just coming down to this one, and then they shoot up. So this right here is suspicious, but I also like the fact that this candle has no wick. Kind of, it's giving me some hope for this position. This candle has no wick, so seems like this pillar has held. There's no inefficiency, so it either holds, or if it's broken, it's run just like that. See kind of how there was no inefficiency here. See how that candle went up so fast. So za za za. La 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. Yo, 12:45. Mm. Mm. So 4-hour high is just right there. That's likely to be run. Why lie? High probability of running that. The probability of running that is so high. That 4-hour high, US 500 and US whatever. See, and if wait a minute, if these guys go up, then the others are also gonna go up. So this one is just so near to take that 4-hour high. Now this trade might still work out, but it's low probability. And these are kind of the trades I don't like taking. But then again, you won't find out until you take them, right? Because this could have easily kept on shooting to the downside, right? Retrace a little bit and then resume their high. Now, what are they doing? Look, they're coming down. My suspicion is they want to come in here and then shoot up. Look at that. This low was taken out. We've taken this low. Drum rolls. Well, right now it's not even because it's working on our side. Let me look for victory sound. Okay, what is going on here? Now you're gonna say that. Oh, come on. Yeah. What? So they're hugging around that 1-hour order block, which is this 1-hour candle here, right? The open price. It's offering some sort of a resistance. So they might not need to come to this 15-minute gap that's inside of this whatever. I would love them to just come down and then come and finish that business, right? So we get over with this whatever. So we're getting some sort of consolidation there. So I find that to be very interesting. So this is still in play, but we only have like um 10 minutes to finish this candle. So it's gonna be so far this is can we move this now? Yes, we can. So far this is what we have, right? That's where we opened, and so far that's what we have. Because this is where price is right now. So I'm hoping that we can close lower and not up. I'm hoping that we can close here. this 1 hour. So it needs to rush, in my own opinion, because this is kind of what I would like to see. It would just rush and come into this 5 minute fair value gap over here. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Oh, seems like we might have a good day, right? So right there, I'm gonna be taking a big a half, more than at this, what is 70%? Is that like at least a third? So let's see how this goes. Seems like it might be working in our favor actually. Wow. Okay. This is the, wait a minute. Did I remove that? Okay, but seems like, no, 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 don't do that thing. Just calm down. This is a walk in the park. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right, keep coming down, man. Keep coming down. Come up to here, and then I'm closing 2 positions, and then I'm gonna leave 1 runner. Keep on shooting down. So far, seems like our Nini is working. What I was talking about. Yeah, come up to here. So we take this low, then we also likely to take this low. Yo, what is it doing? Come down farther, my guy. No freaking way. Oh my God. Now if I lose this, I'm gonna be losing 1.5%. So I don't know what that was for. I really, oh yeah. So that 5 minute order block there has offered some support, which is this candle, right? Support. So it makes sense here to offer some sort of support as well. But I think that we should take that low, in my opinion, and kind of dive into this 5 minute thing here. So let me see. I'm still holding. Now I like this, right? This is also a signature I like to see where, let me move this to the side, where we price comes down and then we come up, form a wick, and then we form a strong red candle. What happens is we should see at least a move to the downside of that whatever. So we should be able to reach up to here. But the way I'm seeing this thing is, so we should be able to get at least a full symmetrical swing of that play right there. But now that is not what we are seeing. So it is not accurate. Oh, come on. Now I'm back in drawdown. I was up in profits. But that should have already given me 1:2 anyway. Total of this. So was I greedy or? Come on. 1:2. No, no freaking way. There's nothing. There's no inefficiency here. So this is a walk in the park to shoot up. Yeah, that is not good. Wait, I think I saw an inefficiency somewhere. Nope. So this is a walk in the park, guys. So this could be it for them to just shoot up. Oh, come on. I haven't broken even, if that's a word. It's part of the game, my guys. Part of the game. Yeah, so this is not a thing anymore. Yeah, they should have gone down a little bit to here. Why? What? So this 5 minute is what has offered that support that made price to go back up. And then I believe they still unfinished business. So I want to take advantage of the decline a little bit to here, and then they bounce up. But maybe it does something. I'm gonna have to put out in the journals. So if we do have a 5 minute order block, then I can maybe consider to take something off. But let's see what will work. We're still shooting to the downside actually. Okay. 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 Wow. Wow. I'm gonna close these two and then leave this one running. Or yeah, on this other side. I wish I even knew Nigani. Yeah, these two, I'm gonna whatever. I might just close everything because my equity is now up like 2%. Guys, I do think we are gonna be coming here. Once we get here, it can still shoot to the downside. We only have 5 minutes. Again, this is that area. I feel like I should cut this trade and just nah, everybody else is going down to the yes. Come, baby, come. There's a 30-minute order block right there. Let me see. No, this is to the downside, so that doesn't matter actually. I don't think that counts, but I'll just have it there for fun. Okay, we do have this fair value gap, which I think is going to be used right now. I think that's gonna hold to the downside. I do believe that's gonna hold to the downside. I don't know, we'll find out. I do think price will come in here and then we get short to the downside. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. This is that big 5 minute, which I think we should not have it right now because it's been balanced already, so it doesn't count. But maybe we okay, let it just take because we can see if the low of it will be used. I do believe. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, looking at this one, it's a 5 minute gap right there. Oh my god. Woo. I should have taken profit actually. I was up to 2%. Now I'm down. This thing is playing games. See that fair value gap has now held and it's closed above it. We've taken that low. Now, my guys, I think I got greedy, honestly speaking. That was the last chance, I believe. You know what? I'm going to submit to whatever idea I had. I feel like we should have come down here. I really do believe we should have come down here. And that is the idea I'm going to submit to. If we take a loss, we take a loss. This right here is a 5 minute bearish order block. Let's see how that will be handled. I can see we are pushing price to the downside. It's been rejected. It's been rejected. So we are in between. So this is coming from this. So I can believe that this is a propulsion order block where the half of it is not supposed to be violated. I believe. Let me just see how that will work. And I can see we are getting a push to the downside. And it's now 1 p.m. So let me see. That half should not be violated. And I think I got a name for that one. Yes. That half should not be violated. 5 proportion to the downside. Okay, so that is giving me some sort of motivation to go to the downside. So in this side we are up some whatever. Now here's another problem. We do have another fair value gap here, so I would like if this closes. We have 18 seconds to see how it will close. If they break below this low, then I do believe that we'll be getting to this spot right here. If not, then if this was a small sell side model, then we've finished it. Buy side of the curve, sell side of the curve, we finished. But then I think, remember what I told you about this candle not having, was it this one? I believe it was this one. No, I think it was another one. What will happen now? Okay, if we close below it, it can be an inverted fair value gap to use it to the downside. So far we are in below this one, which I don't think counts anymore. So let me get rid of that one. It's just making noise for us. Wow, this was a tight trade, honestly speaking. It's now 1, and I feel like I should close and just be content with what I have right now. But what is the probability of these guys going back up? Look at that sweetness up here. Look at that right there. I feel like that's going to be run in the afternoon. Like if they have intentions of going down, they'll go up and then to go down. Look, we are gapping to the downside. So that is good. This is a good indication that we have some momentum to go down. Not that price can still not care about it and still go up, but it's good indication that we are going to the downside. There we go. I do believe this is where now we should be able to like get it. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so now that's become sell side. Uh, yep. This one is traded below. Right there, guys. Let's get ready to take something out. We are now up 500 bucks on this side. That is just beautiful. And I think I'm going to pay myself. Yo, keep on going down and stop playing this game. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Close, close. And break even. Break even. Break even. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And then the remaining position, we're going to close it by a half. And then I'll only leave like 0.25 running. 0.28 run. Close, close, baby, close. Yeah, that's what we do. Oh my god. That's all I wanted, guys. Now, this is so this prediction that I had has played out, and you've seen it. So are we closed? Are we closed? This is where we close, right? Yeah, I think this is gonna be taken now. We've already taken a good chunk, so there's no need of taking any more losses. So this is broken even. The risk has been removed, but I think it's gonna be taken out. Okay, okay, okay. That is what I thought these guys will do. Get in here and then I'll just go up. Whew. That was very intense, but I was still okay with it because this is kind of the games that they play. And yeah. So I've been taken out on that running position, which is okay because I thought, it's okay to leave a runner because they can get here and then still keep on going down. But that is why it's very, 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 very important to pay yourself some partials. Now, this is where I was suspecting that these guys will come to. Right there. I do believe if this price got here, then this would have been more smoother than it was right now. This thing opened here. What time did this one close? 1 p.m. Wow. So this candle has ended up looking like this. Wow, what a 1 hour candle. And see, it's now going to finish its business, but we were able to capitalize on that small retrace to the downside. Very risky, but it worked for us. In and out, in and out. So we've been in front of these charts from what? From 11, and we've gotten a trade at what time was this? At 12:24. That has stayed with us for wow. So let me see how much we made off of that. We made 29.31, a little over whatever, and we've lost this on that. So I remember I did break even, and I was like $21 in, but because of what do they call it? Spread, not spread, but because of what's the word? What's that word? What's that word? What is that word? Whatever. The force that price is going to, and then it doesn't take you out at the whatever slippage. That's the word I was looking for. Because of slippage, it has cost us 100 and something, 111. So our equity is now up to 241, down from 239. So it's a win. That was good. That was really good. If we took out everything, which is what I believe we should have done, but there's no worries. So if I was gonna be in front of my charts in the afternoon, then I would look for a decline because I feel like they've reached. Let's go to a higher time frame. Look at the damage that US 500 has done. My God. Woo! Look at this is why US 100. I thank you so much. Look at this. Man, shout out to everybody who trades US 100. You guys, you have some nerves in you. Oh, what is this? What is this? So it shoots up and then comes down. Oh my God. At least US 100 is not like it's not ashamed. It's still green. You guys just went up and are now going down. So look at that, guys. So that was a good stage for a short. especially them having taken the previous 4 hour range high. It sets up for some really good shots to the downside, right? So if I was trading US 100, I don't even know why I'm whatever. So I would have, maybe anticipated for them to, okay, I don't know. I don't trade it, but I like to have it for analysis purposes. So this is the only guy that has not yet taken that high, which I believe they will also take that high. So all we did was just take an advantage of a retrace instead of an up move, right? In, out, in, out. And it got to a place where I suspected that they will get to, which is this 5 minute, these zones right here. The reason why I know about them is I've taken losses before. I've lost on huge gains where in this case I would have expected it to come to the first one, to this one. But you kind of know from looking at the charts over and over again that this would be the nice place to expect, to take some partials. And then we were in like 3 positions. So by the time we're getting here, man, we have enough. Now, previous day has been taken. They feel that. So that's it for me, guys. So what I'm going to do next is journal those trades and kind of write down the experience that I had, because all of this was not smooth. And this right here looked like it was going to take us out, but because my initial stop loss was there before I moved it, it looked like it was going to take us out, but it did not. And then, this one got us in. This one got me very excited. And then this one got me a little bit scared. But then what I do is I submit to my losses, because there's nothing bad, like, because this was so near to take my stop loss, right? So what I would have done is I cut my stop losses. Like I take whatever losses I have before they're any worse. And then the trade proceeds to go without you. Man, that thing hurts. They may as well just take my stop loss instead of missing something like this. And then it did work for us. So that was a 1.87 RR position, 1.66 RR position, and this one was 1.58 RR position. So on this side, I was able to get, let me see the total that I got for today on this side. I'm just gonna give you a percentage, whatever. Wow. It was just about to get to 2%, short of 2% with only $8. So that's remarkable, actually, with the market not even working on our side. So that's it from Trader Mavera, and I will see you again tomorrow. So I think I'm going to be doing this consistently every day from 11 p.m. PST to 1 p.m. PST for only 2 hours, right? So I can come in earlier, maybe at 10:30, or I can come in a little bit late at 11:30. But I think we can start at 10:30, and if I'm feeling good, we can start at 10 or even 9, because there's usually some reversals that do happen around this time. From 9 to 10, there's usually some reversals that usually offer some really good trades, which is something I need to go and back test, because sometimes the way they form my entry criteria does not agree, right? Because you see, even the way I entered this was in my entry criteria, right? So I just didn't enter. It's something that I've been back testing, right? That low right there, that was no guesswork. And we took that high, we broke that low, we took the liquidity up here. This is something that I've done before, right? Because my objectives was right here, but from back testing, I find out that it doesn't have to get your objective. Once your entry criteria happens, if you feel like it's not a high probability, just engage, but do it on a small percentage, right? So if you lose, then you're okay, because it could have easily just come down, then met my objective and then come down, or you just keep on going down and get what it is you want. So for me, all I wanted was like 1:2, and it would have actually given me my 1:2 if I held on tightly, right? But instead of just holding on one position, how about I add another position and then get my 1:2 much earlier? But in this case, I kind of had a hunch. That we will probably get here. But next time, I'm gonna have to journal this, because if we do have like an opposing, strong zone like this down candle where price reacted off, that would be a nice place to take some partials off of, right? So that's definitely gonna be going in my journal. So that's it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you learned something. And that was it, Trader Marera. God bless you guys so much. Keep on working on your skills, and in due time they will take you before kings. That was it. God bless you, and I'm out. Oh wait, I have to do my thing here. um, no, not that one. Come on, which one? This one. Wait, not that one as well. Yep. But the stream is not starting soon anymore. Oh. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Let me change the source. Let me see this one. No, that one has nothing. Hey, Buddha, unajua ibisha hapa bana. Oh, it was off. Okay, there you go. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. God bless you all. And I'm out.